We're headed to the Virgin River Gorge. We've left Mesquite, Nevada. We passed into a portion of Arizona, and now we're going to be moving in 20 miles or so into Utah. We're going along the Virgin River here, so we thought we'd catch a little bit of this canyon as we go through it, or gorge.
Wow, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, they had to cut right through this mouth.
Were we in Europe, you would be going straight through it.
Yeah, Europe, they just tunnel right through it.
You have a tunnel?
But in a lot of America, they would just do switchbacks up and over and down the other side. So at least once in a while, they cut through the mountain. But of course, this was cut by the river. So I think what they're doing is just following the course of the Virgin River.
This is very cool. Virgin River.
Yeah, just following the course of the river. The river cut the canyon.
See any river?
Yeah, the river cut the canyon. So where are we, Kate?
We have left St. George, Utah, and we are headed to Kanab. And we have 58 miles to go, and just beautiful here.
We gained a little bit of elevation. I think we have some more to gain.
Yeah,
The temperature's dropped under 80 degrees finally, so that's good.
it's dry and not a lot cooler and not so intense.
There's Cuban American restaurant.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Does look a lot like Sedona.
Continue on East 300 South.
It's Big Al's Burgers. Well, greetings from Dark Sky Campground, and well, we're just outside of Kanab, Utah. This is a central place to be if you want to visit Zion and Bryce and Horseshoe Bend and Lake Powell and Glen Canyon Dam. Just seems that about everything you'd want to do here in southwestern Utah is available to you. We're at one of the electric-only campsites out on the edge. But it's wonderful. We have a Class B van, so all we really need is electrical. Except periodically we need to take on some water and freshen our tanks. But you can see how beautiful it is out here. There's just nothing beyond us. We've had some good luck with campgrounds that way recently. So I'll show you a little bit more of Dark Sky because this is a very impressive newer campground, and it has some really nice features and nice touches. We'll now show you a little bit more of our actual campsite. So it has a nice little enclosure that's provided to us, and then some chairs, lounge chairs, a fire ring if you want to use it, and Kathy's out here reading her Kindle or her iPad, I guess. And when you walk to the back here, you can see the view. It's just beautiful here. So walking from our campsite over to this really nice area provided to us out here in the electric only area. We've got a couple of very nice showers. 3 restrooms. There's a fire pit here which does have its own hookup with propane. There's also a barbecue that's hooked up to propane. for common use. And the kitchen area. So this is pretty nice. They're working in on finishing this right now. Here are the restrooms on this side. And then the main part of the RV park is out there. And we'll show you some of that. Let's take a look at one of these nice shower rooms. Oh, really well done. This is the dump station, and where you can also get fresh water for the people who are out in what they term Camp Luxury here. And that's where we are. This is the electric only area. And then the main campground has some full hookups for the bigger boys that want to have city fill and have their sewer line connected all the time. This area over here is the laundry area. It also has additional showers. These are actually both indoor and outdoor showers for people in the main part of the RV park, for people that like to take an outdoor shower. There's a wonderful common area here in a store called Wanderer. It's interesting how they do things here. The laundromat and the amenities that are inside Wanderer are all on the honor system. You just pay by Venmo. You don't need to carry around cash or quarters, any of that nonsense. So this is a wonderful common area for just relaxing. There's even a water fountain down there with a pond. And of course, lots of open space. This is the store. It's a 24-hour store. So if you get the munchies in the middle of the night, you can come here. It's got all kinds of good stuff, including pub beer and box wine, sodas, snacks. There's a Keurig machine, and the K-cups are right there. This gives you an idea what they expect you to donate. And a nice wall of information about the area, which there's just an amazing amount to see. There's a common area for cooking here. If you'd like to bring your food up here, prepare it here. There's this wonderful Zen music playing in the background. I walked out that dirt road this morning with the drone and flew it up so we can see what the entire park looks like. I'll include that drone footage. But you can see how nice and aesthetically pleasing this is for an RV park way outside of town in the high desert here of southern Utah. And just look at those mountains nearby. As you can see, there's a gate straight ahead. You need a code to get in, but an electric eye will let you out. And we're going to end on that note. you.